What'd you make of the Giants hanging on to get a huge road win last night? But, Peter, take me specifically to the hijinks that Kyle was referring to.
What do we call it? Referee radio?
Referee radio. Just go to the phones, throw it out there, and there'll be 50,000 phone calls. You can do it for 3 hours, never have to work.
There were 59 minutes of football, and it was great football, but we would be doing you, the fans, a disservice to not go through the last minute. And Washington fans, the outrage that you have this morning.
Let's get into it. We'll take your calls.
Okay, this is the first play of this big moment, this drive here. Okay, so they get this in here. It looks like the Giants have the pick. We've seen this so many times. It doesn't happen. Washington's another chance. Here's Heinicke. He can stretch the ball out and maybe get a touchdown here. He doesn't. Thibodeau makes a great play. But then it gets wonky. All right. This play here, we see a flag up top. It's Terry McLaurin up top. He wasn't set. The official told him you got to move up a little bit more. And then you get this final play here. Darnay Holmes on defense. Oh, I'm sorry, you had this one first. And then you got the fourth quarter, the fourth down, the big play here. And look at the pass. He's got a man. And is the defensive back draped all over him? Is it defensive pass interference? It was not called. Oh. Giants win. Commanders are upset about two plays, the McLaurin one and, of course, the Holmes one. My point would be this. Yes, you can call that a pass interference at the end, but that is a subjective call, and we've seen 1,000 plays like it over the course of the season where they will call it, they won't call it. Right. For whatever reason, the officials did not want to throw a flag on the final play of the game.
Right.
Maybe they would have called that in the second quarter. Sure. Maybe they would have called that in the third. It is a subjective call, and until we have robots calling the game, we can't be the ones to say, well, if you review it, it's definitely a pass, because it was. He was jumped all over his back. It's a pass interference. Yeah. But the official chose not to call it. The McLaurin one is a little trickier.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm going to go to my defensive back pal here, and if we could show that play in a little slower motion, instead of just ripping right through it, maybe, possibly. Can you explain the rule and what that dialogue is like when, because the side judge apparently told McLaurin, you need to move up more. McLaurin did it, but didn't do it enough, and then the flag was thrown.
Yeah, it's very tough. So he's on that side, and he gets the official's attention. And you can tell the officials, it looks like he's saying to him, move up. He doesn't really move up. His body he moves up as he's asking him, and he kind of just leans forward. And the tough thing is, usually when you see a guy talk to the official, it kind of confirms where you're at, whether he's on the ball, off the ball. A guy I played with, Nate Washington, was tweeting about this play, and he played receiver for a decade in the NFL. He said, Terry McLaurin is clearly off the ball. He checks with the official. He never moves up. He's not aligned on the ball. It is an illegal formation. Either way, whenever you see a guy talk to the official, though, it's just like, oh, keep the flag in there, but he tosses it. And it kind of goes to the point where it's like, if he's not on the line of scrimmage, it is a penalty. And we heard Terry McAulay talk about it after, and he said, hey, this is a little too technical. But then he said, hey, pass interference is pass interference in the first quarter or in the fourth quarter, and I disagree with that. Game is on the line. We're not going to the pass interference. And you'll see right there what was said about the officiating and the pool and all of that. And you're right about
I mean,
this is so many words.
So many words.
Okay,
so many.
so this is to the pool report. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So John Hussey comes in. He's talking to the pool reporter. What I was told has been confirmed, that the ball was snapped at the half-yard line. He was lined up a half-yard back on the 1.5-yard line. In order to be deemed legal, he needs to break the belt line, the waist of the center. He was not. That's why the penalty was called. This one is on Terry McLaurin.
Okay.
This is the call on Terry McLaurin. And now let's talk about the
Understood.
The pass interference, or lack thereof.
No, hold on, though. Let's stay here.
Okay.
I've never seen that call in that situation.
All right. Because you watch games all the time, and you see the wideouts, they're out there.
They're out there.
All right, they're here, and they go
pointing,
like, they do that.
Yep.
Like, if you don't know what they're doing, like, they're having a moment with the official. I'm cool, right? Like, I'm cool, I'm right here, and then occasionally you'll see the official go like that.
This, yeah.
Like, go to, and all right, now I'm cool? Yeah, I'm cool. So that's what happened. He checks in. The official says no. Now, McLaurin afterwards says, I readjusted, and he said yes again. So you're checking in with them. Be like, we're on the same page here, right? Because before I run my play, I'm looking at you, sir, and I want to make sure I'm kosher and I'm good. And when you get that nod, there's an understanding, we're good here.
Yeah.
Don't you even dare call the penalty. And believe me, if I'm not good, tell me and I'll move. This is a strange gray area here where I think like the ref betrayed him. Like, I don't think he was on the line, Jason. But I think the ref told
That
him
wasn't
that he was
enough?
good, and he
Get in the
says
light
that
next
he
to
did.
Kyle.
Okay, so here's what
So
happens. I think he
he
does
checks with him and he's like, "Am I good?" And he's like, "No." And it goes like this.
He doesn't move forward
go
enough.
like this. So he doesn't move out. And then once he does it, Terry looks back at the ball and he goes like this. He never looks back at the official to say, "All right, I'm good." But to your point,
Yeah.
if I'm the official and I'm standing there
then
and you're
the guy
checking
looks
with
at
me
you.
and we're talking, I say, "Good." You're good. Like, you checked with me, you're
We're good.
fine.
You
I'm not
can't call
throwing
the
that
penalty.
flag
There's a
anymore.
code.
Now, if you come out there and you do one of these, you're looking at the ball, officials over here, and you're just like this, and you never look at me, then it's just like, well, no, you never
I
moved
would also
up.
add it's crunch time. I've never seen that play, penalty called. Now, that's the question. If you call it in the first quarter, do you call it in the fourth quarter with the game on the line? That's a subjective thing.
tough.
You
I
can
don't
hold
think
the
you do.
flag there.
I don't want the game decided on an illegal formation. Same way I don't want it decided on a pass interference. You want to win the game, go up and catch the ball. He didn't tackle him. Yes, it is pass interference. Don't get me wrong. He's draped all over him. But we've seen games end like that year after year. Last play of the game, somebody go make the play. We're not going to end it on a pass interference, goal line run. Now the game's over.
They do end it on that a lot of times because he was draped all over.
But it's egregious. It's like he's on him. When the play goes, no one said, "Oh, that was definitely pass interference." We run back the replay in slow motion. It's just like, "Oh yeah, it's definitely pass interference." But yeah, now we're watching the game in slow motion, so it's a little different to me.
Jamie, what do you think?
I found the interaction with McLaurin, I'll circle back to that, very interesting because the ref, you see his hand out, and then the next thing that hand does is go to the flag. And then the fact that he doesn't look back, to me, that tells you that he didn't look back. Because if he had seen that hand, he's like, oh, God, like he's got to fix himself. I was tricked. I was tricked by, and I said this to Jason, I thought he did, I saw him pick up his foot and move it maybe an inch forward, but you're saying it wasn't enough to make
I'm
it a
assuming
legal
that's what the ref is
formation.
thinking. He
Right,
didn't move
exactly.
up enough.
Exactly.
And the ref has his hand on the flag because he's looking. He's just like, all right, it's illegal formation. But you don't throw the flag until the ball is snapped. So I saw a lot of people saying like, oh, he had his hand on the flag. It was sabotage. He was gonna throw the penalty either. No, his hand's on the flag because he's waiting for the ball to be snapped before he can throw the flag to officially make it an illegal
Real
formation.
quick, 59 minutes of that game. I think the Giants outplayed Washington. Washington had a chance at the end. If you're a player in that Washington locker room, are you saying we were robbed, or are you saying, well,
It's funny you say that, Peter, because McLaurin, after the game, was asked about that in particular. He tries to take ownership of it. Like, oh, we had other opportunities to be in a different scenario than that. But also not. Like, that's why you play the game, to be in a goal line situation, to have opportunities like that taken from you can be, I just can't imagine.
He has to say that unless he wants to pay the fine.
That's the new we're on
I
to
feel like the
next.
kid goes to the teacher and says, like, my homework's right? And she's like, yes. And she hands it and he goes, F.
Right.
You saw I had it right. I just checked with you. It's strange. It's strange.
Oh, God.
But the
We're
Giants
gonna talk
need-
more.
You got to call it.
You're definitely like,
We're
we
going to
got
talk more
screwed in the
Giants.
locker room.